Mr. Ward, would you give us your full name and DOC number, please?
Mark Ward, Jr., 550582.
Mr. Ward, let me explain our process to you. First, I'm going to read some information into the record, and then we're going to conduct a parole interview with you. At the appropriate time, we will allow those persons who wish to have input to speak. Speaking on your behalf today will be your mother, Miss Sabrina Carney. And in opposition today, Mr. Randall Meyer, Assistant District Attorney with Jefferson Parish District Attorney's Office. After we have our hearing, you'll have an opportunity to say whatever you'd like to say to the board, and then we'll vote. Do you understand our process?
Yes, sir.
This is the matter of Mark Ward, DOC number 550582. His date of birth is December the 14th of 1989. He is a fourth-class felony offender. He has a parole eligibility date of July the 26th of 2024. He's not eligible for good time. He has a full-term date of March the 20th of 2036. He is currently serving a 20-year sentence on the charge of simple burglary after having been adjudicated a habitual offender and sentenced on September the 15th of 2016. Mr. Ward, is that information basically correct?
To my knowledge, sir, no. I am a third offender. I'm a third offender.
Okay, well, my notes reflect that you're a fourth, but we'll take that into consideration, okay?
Sir.
Your case has been assigned to Ms. Pearl Wise. She'll begin our interview process. Would you please answer any questions she might have?
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
How's it going?
It's going okay.
Good. Mr. Ward, call out for the record how old you are today.
I'm 33. I mean,
You're
34, 14.
Say what now?
I'm 33 years old.
You'll be 34 in about 2
And on the 14th, right? Happy early birthday to you.
Thank you.
Of your 33 years of living, how long would you say you spent in jail?
My early 20s, I went to jail. I spent 2.5 years.
Hmm?
My second time, previous to this, I went to Angola. I stayed in jail 8 months.
Oh, you did 8 months in the re-entry program? That's all you did, 8 months?
No, I bonded my mother bonded me out after 8 months of being in Paris. Then I went to Angola for 25 months.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. So about what? 10 years maybe? Give or take?
So, all together, I think close to 6 years.
Think just 6 years? Okay, 6 years of 33 years of living.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tell me your takeaways from that reentry program, because you completed the LSP portion, right? You didn't get kicked out. I mean, you completed it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that, because that's one of our esteemed programs. What did you get out of that?
To be honest, ma'am, I got a lot of
Please be honest. Because the
You
state
saved
spent
my
a lot of money on their programs, and we want to know, are we missing the mark, or are we hitting it? That's what I want to hear.
y'all hitting it. It changed my life. It did. Like, I got to go to Angola. I seen a lot. I learned a lot, and I got a lot of skills out of it. Like,
Tell us about the skills you got.
I took culinary. I
Okay.
wanted to go to culinary, but I took culinary. I figured
You wanted to go what now? I didn't catch that.
I wanted to take welding, but I took
Okay.
culinary because of the city I'm from. I figured that food, I like cooking, it'd be a good luck for me.
Good thing, yeah.
Took culinary, I finished with flying colors. I finished. I came home, I went into the field of working in culinary. After a while, I wanted to do something different, so I started doing subcontracting. So I went to the Environmental Protection Agency. Went to school there for a little while, I got my certifications, and I went off in that field.
So why are you in jail? So tell us why you're in jail.
Okay. I was dealing with stress, a lot of stress, and I started using drugs. Due to the fact I was on a program, I started failing drug tests, and I started getting warrants for traffic tickets. I couldn't really keep up with my finances because I kept having to go take drug tests. And I was going through a little health issue at the time also. So I was failing drug tests, and I had traffic ticket warrants. So by me not being in compliance, I can't have no warrants and I can't fail the drug test. I can't fail drug tests. And I wasn't in compliance. My original job stepped.
Let me stop you there. I think you made clear what you did. So, and going back to the reentry program, you learned a lot. You learned a trade. Did you learn any life skills about how to deal with stress? What did they teach you?
They told me I had to make the right decisions. I had to make the right decision. I had to do like a camera check, like weigh out my options. And at the time, I didn't do that well. There was a lot. I had a lot on my plate. I was really so supportive.
But yeah, but going back to your training though, going back to your training in the reentry program. Let's go back to that. The tools that you had to use when those things coming, because I know they told you it was gonna come. They told you it was gonna happen, didn't they?
They did. I was supposed to look for my support system, which is my mother, my family. I was supposed to stick with my mentor. I had a sponsor. I had a lot of help. I did. I'm not gonna lie about that. I did. This is where I was at. I was overwhelmed.
You did, and add to that thought, I didn't go to my help. I was overwhelmed. I didn't go to my help.
I tried to do it all on my own.
Go ahead.
I thought I had it, and I really tried to do it on my own.
Yeah.
I did.
And you didn't go to your help.
No.
Just didn't go. That's what your mentor is for. And I do want you to recognize, and you've been in Angola, and you know that there are guys there in their 40s, in their 50s, in their 60s, and in their 70s. And all you said, I won't go to my help, and you had help. That's disturbing. And your judge is opposed. I want to put that on the record. There's law enforcement opposition. The DA is here, but the judge is definitely opposed. He wrote a strong letter in opposition to your early release today. And I saw on the record that you are the father of 5 children. How many mothers is that?
2.
2 mothers. And it shows that you are married. Is that correct? Your marriage status is married?
Yes, ma'am.
How long you been married?
Married going on 3 years.
Okay. Were y'all living together when you got out?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All righty. That's all I have. Warden, what can you tell us about this young man? Thank you for answering my questions.
Good morning.
Morning.
I spoke to him on Monday and done a short interview with him. My main concern is that he had to actually really get some help in regards to his substance abuse. Right now, he's been utilized as a dorm orderly, as a field operator. Right now, we actually don't have no kind of field work that's actually going here at the facility. But I really believe he had to need some real extensive substance abuse treatment.
Thank you, Warden. That's all I had, Jim.
Warden, how many write-ups has he had?
Let me look here. We don't have a disciplinary record here for him, so that indicates he don't have any this time.
And when were you revoked, Mr. Ward? In May?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Freeman. Now we'll hear from Miss Sabrina Carney, your mother, Miss Carney. You're on mute, Miss Carney. I see you trying to take it off, I guess. Can you hear us? We can hear you now.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Mark is my oldest son. He tries hard, but I just want him to try harder. He has 5 kids, and his kids are constantly concerned about where their daddy at. And I'm concerned too. And I really believe if he's let out, he will do the right thing. And I'm hoping and praying he will do the right thing.
Thank you very much, Ms. Carney. We appreciate your comments. Now we're here for the opposition, Mr. Randy Meyer.
Good morning, Randy Meyer, Assistant DA, Jefferson Parish. So the record wasn't clear on how he got to where he is now. So September 15 of 2016, he pled guilty and was put in the reentry program. He completed that program in November of 2018, went back to court, and they granted his release essentially from that and put him on 5 years probation. Thereafter, May of 2023, he was revoked, and he was revoked because he was given many chances. I mean, there's probably at least 10 times that his cases were continued and they didn't do him anything. And finally, he was revoked because of a positive drug screen. I think if he goes on today without any additional treatment, he's going to be right back with us. And he's going to be in jail for a long period of time. And, his mom doesn't want that. His kids don't want that. And we don't want that. So we are opposed to him getting out today. And we think he needs to go to a long-term substance abuse program and complete that program successfully before he's released. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Meyer. Appreciate your comments. Mr. Ward, is there anything you'd like to say to the board before we vote?
If I could, I would like to go to rehab, a long-term drug treatment program. I would. I do feel like right now I'm strong in my feet. I'm okay, but I do want extra help.
All right. Thank you. Panel ready to vote?
Yes.
Ms. Wise?
Yes, sir. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. But, Mr. Ward, for me, it's not about getting out. It's about staying out. And you haven't stayed out. So my vote is to deny today, due to the law enforcement opposition, extremely poor supervision history, the law enforcement opposition, and insufficient time served, as well as a need for substance abuse treatment. I just encourage you to just do what you need to do. Best wishes to you, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Wise. Mr. Freeman?
My vote is also to deny due to criminal history and supervision record.
Mr. Ward, you have 2 votes to deny. Everyone here believes that you've done a lot of things. You've got a good foundation. You've got some real issues with your substance abuse. You need long-term treatment. You admitted that you need that. So while you've been denied today, my vote likewise would be to deny. We would encourage you to try to take as much substance abuse treatment as you can and hopefully try to get into a long-term substance abuse program in the department. Steve Hoyle, for example, is excellent. See what you can do to try to get in there. We'll try to help you any way we can if that's what you want to do. So you've been denied today, so you've got some more work to do. Good luck to you.
Sure.